Big fan. How are we doing? We are in the Berlin server station, yes. That is where we left off last time, and that's where we're going to be this time. Wheel is there. It sounds like there's a... I mean, I can hear, because there's a fan next to me, I can hear the weird sound coming into it. I don't think it sounds the same for you. It's maybe a tiny bit of background noise, it's fine. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. It is a... correct. Tuesday, that's what it is. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good day yesterday. It is a driving day. But I have a plan. Yeah, obviously it's not as noisy as if that's the aircon back there. If the aircon would be on, very noisy. People are welcome to join. I will explain what we're doing. We're combining two things that we've done before. Admin driving. Not like that. But admin is going driving, just not as admin. But oh my god, he has a wheel. He's behind the wheel. Kevin, thank you for the gift. Welcome in. Star, Gez, Yezu, God, welcome in. God has joined us. Braden and Dwarfi, welcome in. Yours, welcome in. Finished homework. You didn't rush, though. Never rush finishing your homework. Don't do that. Plaza, welcome in. Egel, I'm doing well. How you doing? We are on the arcade server of TMP. Anyone who's welcome to join, we're going to be doing some jobs. Which sounds funny, doesn't it? Combining two different driving styles. So those that have been here for a while, we used to do arcade convoys, where I would drive the route that was planned out at a fairly steady speed. Everyone else could do whatever the hell they want on any whatever. The reason is, because last time when people joined us, it was very stressful. Not literally very stressful, but it was just very annoying how some people didn't know what they were doing. Driving all over the place. Every time we turned a corner and it started gaining speed, someone was like, what the hell, in the chat. So on the arcade server, it doesn't happen. Now, it doesn't mean you can do literally anything. I'm going to still drive it normally. It's just there's no worry of like, oh, someone might change lane and hit me. That kind of thing. Bear, welcome in. How you doing? And Braden, 75 and 30. My God. Big fan. Ick, welcome in. That is a Dutch name. I don't know how to say the entire thing. Welcome in. I think it is. Hope you're doing well. Sadness, welcome in. Arcade server, yes. Ta-da! That's what the A in the IDs is next to their name. So if anyone queries where we are, it says it's on the right-hand side. TikTok can't see it, but it says it on the right-hand side. And yeah. You can kind of do whatever you want. So, arcade server plus regular driving. Weird combo. But, you know. Some people probably do weird driving. Anyone else is welcome to join though. Get yourselves to Berlin arcade server. Not Sim 1, not Sim 2, not Pro Mods. Arcade server. There aren't that many people on here, so you're not going to see anyone else, but it doesn't really matter. It's totally fine. It doesn't matter how many you see. One car last week in Sim 1. During the drive that we did. You see. No, this isn't on console, sadly, no. The only form of console you can play it on is your Steam Deck. Because that's just Steam. You can't play TMP on it, but you can play the game on it. Who got banned and can't join? Perona, what did you do? Hello, Let's. Welcome in. Hello, Dara as well. Admin, what happened? So what I want to do is, we're in Berlin, of course, and there are some roads I still don't have. I don't want to do the usual thing of just going the wrong way for the sake of it. I still want to drive normally, which would be funny. No, there's no collision on arcade. You can... The symbol above people's heads is there the entire time, so you can go through each other. There is also no speed limit. So you can put your foot down. Without a cheat, you can put your foot down. Yes. CD Road, probably one person on it. Because the arcade server has 50 people. So much. Chilling in server 1, we're chilling on arcade. You're welcome to join us. Hello, Alexander, welcome in. That sounds nice though. Tomorrow, no work. You can relax. Pretty good. Pretty good. So what I want to do is, we still have bits of Germany to do. Last time, we never made it down properly to here, I think. I'm going to cross up, I think. Things like that, but there's still quite a bit around here that I don't have. So, World of Trucks jobs, why not? I just want to check them out. I want to see what we get. Because I want to do some of these. Anyone else can take them as well if you just want to do jobs. Why not? I saw that more people have applied for the trucky thing, and I accepted them. So, welcome in. Munich, no. Cassel, maybe, but if we go a different way round, possibility on that one. Rostock as well as a maybe. Yeah, why not? Hello, Frosty, welcome in. Like Uden truck, it looks nice. I'll have a closer look in a moment. So if you want to take a similar job, something to Cassel, it doesn't really matter where it is or what it is, it's fine. The server, the arcade server. Yes, some of you may have never been on the arcade server. We're on the arcade server. Vans. Yeah, sadness. Yeah. No, I get the idea though. A lot of your misspellings that turned into quotes are you just being one or two keys off from the key you wanted. What, like driving vans? Transporting vans? There's vans there. That's the Warsaw, that's different. It's a whole other different place. That one's vans as well. It's the Ruse. It's very different. I'll tell you that. Terror van. That's completely different. That's a different location. I don't need those vans. Oh god, it's nighttime as well. But I'm doing a World of Trucks job, so ta-da! I mean, I can change the time for me, but it doesn't ruin the job because the job is in real time. We're driving, yes. Oh yes. No, I don't have to worry about where people are. So you can do this. Whoop. Win-win. It's good. 10 days for unsafe overtaking. Do you acknowledge that you did perform an unsafe overtake? Hope so. Good afternoon, Gio. How you doing? Good evening. So you just, if you want to, you can just drive in normal formation as if you were, not like that. If you were driving normally, sure. But you'll have some other funnies going on. I just don't have to panic anymore. It's good. Doesn't mean all of the driving things are going to be on this server. No. It's just, you know, for a bit of fun. This is normal. Normal for you, it is. You miss it already. It will feel very weird. It expires tomorrow. How could you got it shortened? Admin being a bad boy. What you're going to do is someone's going to clip something that's going to happen. They're going to crop out the bit that says arcade on it. And be like, oh, he's going to hit each other. So people are going to be questioning as well. Things like speed, how you can go through each other, things like that. We are on the arcade server, yes. It's even better than Sim 2. Number 2, well done. I'm still understanding the, oh, well done, the XP thing that you can get in YouTube. It's based on interactions, chat messages, and so on. Doesn't sound too bad. You don't have it. Well, you need it. You need it. It's a good game. Go and get it. Get the game. So this first job will be Berlin to Cassel. But I want to go via Dresden because there are roads near Dresden down. Yeah, I want to get that. I also want to get this. Not quite what you've just done there, but I want to get this way. Oh. He tipped. Landed it though. Saved it. Don't get banned. No, it's very difficult to get banned on this server. I don't want anyone to use a cheat. Because let's not do that. Cheats aren't good anywhere. Also, no update. No update for what? For the game? That's been out a few weeks already. Dresden's lovely around wintertime. Never been. I'm sure it is. Lots of places are lovely around wintertime. I do kind of... That'd be an interesting road down there. Go down that industry, you got a bunch of different loops. It's one of the main only bannable things, yeah, because the normal stuff isn't bannable on the arcade server. For now, we're still in Berlin. Gonna be leaving soon, though. We're in the other end of Berlin. All the Christmas markets. I have been to one of them, or two of them, on a school trip once. We also went to one. I think it was part of a trip where you go to Aachen because of the memorials. The one that's just over the border. Aachen. Quite a nice place. Alright. Here's mine. I'm gonna pick up mine. You can pick up yours if you have one. If not, don't worry about it. Tu parles français? No. I do not. The coaches update. No, I do not know when that comes out. I am not a member of the SCS people. But I'm also saying one. Neither. We're on the arcade server. Below that, arcade. It is the play about messing around server. I'm not going to be the one messing around. But you know. Yes, Nox, yesterday I was standing. Today, because I have a wheel in front of me, I'm sitting down to drive. That would be a funny challenge though. Trying to drive when standing. Hello, Fitman, welcome in. How you doing? Where are we? Other end of the city. Down here. We started wherever the service is. Over here. And I want to go this way. Then maybe this way. And then... Oh, because... Oh, no, that does work. This way. Down there. Because a lot of that is grey. Yeah. Cool. Music verified pin. I have in the past. I used to make quite a bit of it. I haven't made much in a while, but if you were to look at the older uploads, there is some music there. There was a goal that was met for the little celebratory thing I did in May to release something. I haven't done that yet because it needs work. I'm picky. But I could. There's also something coming up this month. I don't know what I'm doing. Drive while you're standing on the while the table is down. Oh, so from here with the desk normal step, but I just stand up. No. That sounds so... That's such a strange thing. 500 kilometers? Pro Mods Arcade? If I want to do any exploring on Pro Mods, sure. You do know that place has like 20 people. If you're lucky. Oh no, you won't see my face now. You just see me just leaning over the desk. That doesn't sound very comfortable. That doesn't sound good. Fitman, thank you for the follow. I am doing well. We're beginning our first delivery, that's all. We're not doing admin work. This is playing. I'm playing the game this time. Hello, Mage. Welcome in. I'm driving around doing some jobs. Others can do that as well, but then others that are not doing that can kind of play around a bit. Like that. You don't have to stop at red lights. I mean, on normal servers, you don't have to do that anyway. Sitting on a floor. Yeah, but if I'm sitting on the floor and the table is up, how do I see what I'm doing? You could do that. How do I know? How do I see above the desk if I'm below the desk? How do I know what I'm doing? I go by sound. So you're going that way, which is... I mean, you're allowed to go the wrong way on this server. I'm going this way. So for those joining in, the arcade server, it is the playing about server. What they're doing is fine. You still with your legs. You're not answering. How do I see above the desk if I'm predominantly below the desk? How does that work? What are you talking about? What do you mean? On the map, Berlin. Currently. Sticking within Germany. Ooh, clean bounce. Ooh. Oh. Oh. That was so good. Why do you use kilometers an hour? Because we're majority of the time driving in Europe, so it makes sense to stick with the speed limits that make sense for where you're driving. I have discovered the UK, therefore I have no need to go there again. It looks disgusting anyway at the moment. So, don't need that. Hello, Alicia. Welcome in. How you doing? If someone has bad internet or bugging, someone will report. If the person is stuttering a lot due to lag, that's not really bannable. You can tell that. It's unfortunate. They may eventually time out. At most, they might be kicked if they're just in the way. I'm just going to move around. There we go, for the time warp to do its thing. You're welcome. Geek is chill. It is very chill. In this channel, generally speaking, no it isn't. Because of the types of people that stream on this platform. But I'm on here along with the other platforms. Because why not? It's an extra one. This way! I want to go this way! I'm doing some discovering. This is also the bit we go right and then under. Don't need to do that yet. Hello, Joe. How you doing? Big fan. Some of them went beyond it, and others have to go backwards. We are on the arcade server, yes. Challenging roads are good. Arcade, yes. France or Germany? This is in Germany. Gez is here. Oh my god. I see him. Pilot car. The pilot car skin was added for those that may be taking heavier trailers and they want people to escort them. I think. If you want to kind of roleplay doing a guided trip, you could use the pilot skin for that. Drive on the left when there's no one on the road. Not on the normal servers. On the arcade servers, though, yes. You can be on that side of the road on this server. Only on this server. Benelux. They haven't said it. They want to do the UK, but there's no official plan for the UK yet. The moment it's revealed, then we can be hyped. And really excited. Because then they'll start showing previews of it. But at the moment, no. Nothing yet. The mods don't work. Yes, you can't use mods. Not like that. You've only ever seen 5 convoys? There are some convoys that they don't always have to use the pilot's skin as well. Like that little beacon they've got on as well that could be used alongside it. That kind of thing. A lot of physical convoys that take place, they may not be on the normal servers. They can also be on the event servers. Because VTCs request event servers to drive on. Truck mods. No, you cannot. Total road explored? 90 something? I've hit 100% before. I did an entire series that I'm still working through. Where I hit 100%. Yeah, we landed it. Okay. I don't know if you can go out via the fuel station. But I did that series and I'm still working on that. But then, of course, new stuff comes out and then the percentage drops and then I never made it back over there. So this is going to be a compilation of Braden's driving. He's driving. He is. I am. I mean, questionable. You could say the other people are driving. Oh, do I prefer France or Germany? Both are nice though. Germany is now remade, so it's up to date. The French DLC will eventually get remade. It's not that bad though. Both are quite nice. The French near the bottom part has some nice roads leading into Spain. That's quite nice. Drive with your feet on the keyboard. You saying can I? I'm not going to do that. Hey, possible. I don't want to do that though. No thanks. I don't want to do that. Hello Assassin, I'm doing well. The minimum specs. That I don't know. I believe they were recently updated. So if you look at whatever the specs are on Steam for the game, assume it's that. Because it's not made for what we're doing. So even if you have something really good, it's not... Hold on, it's not made for that. That's the problem. The Asia or Africa maps, I haven't played on them. I haven't used those mods. So I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. I've seen in ProMods' case you get the Middle East, and it's almost officially in Asia. Maybe they'll expand upon there eventually. Never taken a bot job? Did you crash? It's still the same bot job. It's, you know, you gotta be careful still. Just star. Yep. 1650 Ti, that should be okay. Is Patreon worth it? Yes. Because you get a bunch of perks. And you get to help out as well. Why not? Gold bit next to your name. Extra vehicle to use. No ads. You can join specific convoys that TMP hosts. Bunch of things like that. Lavian map. Yes. Yeah, that entire DLC looks good. Pretty good. Also, the service in Berlin. You might as well just TP to go to Dresden. Star. We're near there. Arcade, yes. Arcade. Turning this way now. Arcade server. Anyone's welcome to join. We're passing Dresden. If anyone wants to join in there. I'm doing this because last time, when a bunch of us drove, it was very lovely to have the insane amount of people, especially from the picture at the end. But some of you drove very close together, and some of you were causing problems for other people. So, just to be on the safe side, we're doing this time. You can kind of let your hair down a bit, right? Like this. And there's not much of a worry of bumping into each other. You need to open it. No, the ProMods files, they go in your documents. Documents ETS2 mod. I think that's where they go. There are tutorials. Hey, both in written and video form of where to put them. Because they go in a specific place. If you're loading directly into TMP, you don't need to worry about what order they're in. If you're loading into single player, they go in a particular order. And you need to get that right. Though, do you? Does it still matter? Calais floods? It flooded with people, or like physically flooding? With people, yes. That's quite stressful. See, there we go. If this was on Sim 1 or 2, I would be, cheeks would be clenched right now, because I'd have people on both sides, behind me, all that kind of stuff. Because they don't know how to stay in line. But no, it's okay. With people, okay, just making sure. Eye tracking, yes. Well, it is head tracking, yeah. For this, I just have it on the... just the left to right. On the purple platform, though, there's an overlay that shows roughly in a little orb of where I'm looking at. You can turn it off, though. Genius. What wheel? G29. The Logitech G29. Numbered. In their components, yes, but otherwise no. Only ones that are numbered are the models or assets. 1 to 3. The rest aren't numbered. You just have to see the guide of where to put them. 800 enough? Yeah, it should be. I think download upload speed doesn't necessarily matter. It's ping. Really, it's just ping. If you're anywhere in, usually in Western Europe, you should be okay. The sim service. You banned for no reason. Well done. Venom, welcome in. Nukes, welcome in. Book, Kitek. EA. Scuba. Lovely Bridge. Eastern. That still won't be too bad though, because even if you had 100 ping, that's still okay. That's not that bad. The further away you go, of course it can get a bit worse, but it still depends. User is that. Are you driving with us? You can if you want. Anyone is welcome to. Next stop for this job is... what did I say it was? Cassell? Cassell. Good job with the keyboard. for a challenge, maybe. I have not done it in a very long time, and I really don't want to do that. So, oh, you're banned for no reason. Oh, so you want me to check your profile? I'm not going to do that, but I would assume that if you have appealed, someone will get to it. G29 is good. Pretty good wheel. Here he goes again. Well, that was pretty clean. Just straight over the middle barrier. Very nice. I can see with Iman's name. In my font, all it is just a bold version of the normal font. I guess because those characters... That does make sense, actually. In Chinese and other things like that, I don't know if you can bold the characters, can you? That's basically what it's trying to do, so it doesn't recognize it. Yeah. Seeing the difference between the chat and above your name. There's Gez, big fan. See, that's what you get if you're a patron. A little coin next to your name and the gold name. It's very nice. The weirdest appeal. I can't tell you, because I'd have to tell you what the appeal said. I can't say that. Okay, server. No, they're different. Oh, collision's off is because of the arcade server, yes. So everyone's allowed to do kind of whatever they want. Almost whatever they want. It's Korean. All of those alphabets work the same way. For this. Certain symbols don't show up. Because I use a custom bold font. Used to be for the player list, the chat. I don't have the admin thing because I'm not logged in, but it was also that as well. As they slowly get replaced, no longer need it. It would be really nice if you could choose the standard font, but then you can also choose if you want a bold version of the font or not. I'd like that. I would like that. Please give me that. Little drop down, whether I want the bold font or not. You try and come back over. There might be some gaps. There are some gaps in the highway. You colored your name gold. You could do that, yeah. That's a cheeky way of doing it, but then how do you get the coin, you see? On collision, yes. The arcade server. This is why also you see in people's names there's an A next to the number. That also shows that. So you basically cannot fabricate that this is a normal The Sims server, because they are very different things. The Hori Wheel? Oh yeah, that's good. Benefit of World of Trucks jobs. You can go at 90. Some might not say that's a benefit. They work in real time, not in-game time. So you get a day, literally, like I have 14 real hours to deliver this job. There are events. Whenever a new DLC comes out, there's, you know, the cruising whatever. Those are World of Trucks specific, not Freight Market. So you can get more badges and awards for them. It's like another... Think of it as being another career system. So Freight Market, Quick Market, External Market. The jobs themselves are exactly the same. Or should be exactly the same. The job market is also synced relatively well between players, so you'll be able to see the same jobs. Hello, Kayla. No, it's not off. It's on 1%. Because of last time where people didn't stop honking it. If you listen really closely, you might hear some. Opposite. Is it able to overtake stopped cars? Depends on where you are and where you're doing the overtake. If there are oncoming people, can you not do that? If there are oncoming people, then that may not be safe to perform an overtake. If it's on the CD road. Doesn't sound like a good idea. Ladies, please. Get out of my face, man. Look what he's doing, huh? Hop over? Well, he could try. He's over there. Ah, didn't vote. What's that little whoop, boing, and then didn't work. Hello, Soviet. We're a big fan. How you doing? Welcome in. Someone else just crashed? He did. What was that about? If you ever get an email, check in your junk folder, spam folder. I can't see. Check that. I think they're liking this. They've gone from all zooming ahead continuously to kind of smothering me instead. Oh dear. Last stream of the week. Oh, that's tomorrow. It's Tuesday, right? Unless I've gone confused. No, it's Tuesday. A bit confused. Fuel? Anyone need fuel? I don't. Go get fuel. Double trailers are nice. Have you tried parking them? Like reversing a double? I've done that once or twice. I used to like the idea of doing it. I used to take several jobs specifically to do that. Now I don't like that. You thought it was Wednesday. Well, I hope you haven't missed anything or planned anything wrong because of that. Reverse a triple? No. I've seen people do it. In Calais, I've seen people do it. They just casually do it as if it's a normal trailer. Crazy. It's crazy. We'll do some more of these. Basically, this stream is a thing because on the chatting platform that's in the color scheme of blue, I did a poll this morning as to what would people want to do. The options were the Driving Academy, this, or playing Star Trucker. And this one won. Of the two. See, if I had infinite amount of time, I could do that thing where it's like, stream doesn't end until I park, reverse park a triple. And that could become a video. I just don't want to do that. Absolutely not. You wanted to see me suffer? Well, I mean, next time, this may not be on the list to give the others time to, you know, a chance to be on the list. Get around the corner. Watch out now. I don't think I've ever used a triple. Yeah. One of our convoys, I specifically did a silly challenge where I told everyone that's attending the convoy to use a baby trailer, the smallest trailer, with an 8x4, because the two are basically the same length, and it looked very silly. To the right, to the right. That was quite funny. This job might have been race miles. Oh no. As I zoomed in speed. Hello, Numinous. Doing well. Where are you heading? Cassel, specifically the AI Automotive. In Cassel. No, we're not on Promods. You keep forgetting. I mean, it's natural to swerve or panic a little bit. I get that. You might go back on the normal server and you'd be a bit too confident. So be careful. In an app. You would need an extra app to record. There's no built-in recording thing here. Truckee has one that is kind of automated. In Truckee's case, you can set it to either record by pressing a button, or if you get, say, if your truck gets 10% damage, or plus 10%, you know, it will save a clip. Because it usually means you've hit something. I did see it got updated. It uses, works better, performs better, something like that. Here we are, we're here. We have arrived. Truckee is very nice. Would recommend. I don't actually have it open on screen at the moment. I need to do that. There we are, on the right hand side. Race stats, because I've ruined this job. There it is, all my stats. Someone just crashed. All my stats. Can't see. Can't see. True, it does offer custom jobs. Truckee's dispatcher is very good for doing it in single player. You can use it in TMP as well. TMP has its own one. Both. They do the same job. They both do it very well. Player. Another actual player. How about that? Holy hello, how you doing? Welcome in. Oh, you're slowing down now. I'm gonna go all the way through the city. All the way out to the other end of it. truck you prefer? Probably this one. Either of the next-gen Scanias are pretty good for me. Here he comes. Yeet it around the corner. Whoa! Be careful. What server? The arcade server. It is the playground server, the messing around. Yes, Scania. Scania for me is good. There is nothing wrong with the others. You can use the others. Volvo's pretty good. DAF looks nice, you know. But... no, you can ban people, of course. There are less things to ban for on the arcade server. Because going the wrong way doesn't matter. There are no collisions, so you can't ban for collisions. Oh, well done. That kind of thing, you know? There are still bannable things. I would just expect that no one in this group is going to do them. Yeah, no blocking. Because you can just go straight through it. And then when the free roam server goes up, that one is the only one that has an asterisk next to it because collisions are still on, and blocking like that for a long time is not funny. So, don't do that. Banned for what? Hacks, evading. You can still get banned for insulting people. It's not like that's fine. Where are we? What? Why are we? Oh, okay, I'm just going to go on this way then. See, normally this would be the wrong way, but it's fine. It's okay. Ta-da, we have made it. To, railway yard. And then where am I going? Where's my drop-off point? Down there? Down there. Got it. Bro's driving. He is actually driving. Take it in, because I guarantee you there are going to be people in tomorrow's stream that will tell me, why don't you drive? You should drive. Do you just do admin, or do you drive as well? And I'm telling you, I do sometimes. I do drive. Is that going to let me do it? Ooh, swerve at the last second. Game says yes. Trash talking in the radio. If it's banter, then maybe it could be okay, like between two people. If it involves swearing, then no. Favorite jog band? This. Look at that. It's pretty good, isn't it? Messy, messieurs. Welcome in. Snacks. Well, no, but if you have some, I'll take some. Where's that money? What money? In the chat? That's just, you can get more money with it. It's not actual money, it's fine. Ooh. Nice. Job done. Moderation Mondays, yes. See, that's a nice alliteration one. We've got Moderation Mondays, Moderation Wednesdays. Switch the logo. Logo of what? What money are you on about? The currency in game? The fact that mine's in pounds? In euros? In gameplay? I think. It's funny how, again, I'm in kilometers, but I use pounds as the currency. No, it isn't. What is it? Interface. They've changed it. There we go. Displayed currency. GBP. You would be euro. And then a bunch of other ones as well. RON. What country is that? What's RON? Region presets continental Europe. Just leave that. If you want all of it to be correct for whatever it is. I've got a bunch of different mixed things there. Dresden, yes. Hello, hello. Yeah, you can use USD, I think. Though I didn't see it in the options. Maybe you can. Romanian. Oh, I see. Rubles? Is my money going to change from millions to billions if I do that? Crew's driving. Hey, shush. We're on the arcade server, okay? To those joining, we're now in Dresden. No, we're not in Dresden. We're in Cassel. We went through Dresden. Arcade server so that I don't have to worry about, you know, who's hitting me. Double? Hang on. Can I evaluate the map first? None of this needs doing. We still need... It's just this area that needs doing. Well, we could go down there. Stuttgart. Or Munich. Either one of those, maybe. Best map expansion. So, the DLCs, or like any other mods, because I'm not one to go to talk about mods. Munich. That was one of the ones I said, right? Can do that. We could do that one. From Tradeorks, which is not here. Across the other side of the city. Load up for the first time in months, getting micro freezes. Yes. Where are you driving? That's the question. What was your question? The best DLC? I don't know what the best DLC is. Of all the DLCs. I don't know. You think that the more recent ones are, because people like, in the case of Greece, there are lots of nice country roads. Italy's still quite nice. Generally, all of these are quite nice. I don't know. Bit of a bad answer for that. I don't know. We are on purple as well. We're on purple as well, yeah. Well, I'll say that one. When it's on sale, of course, you can pick all of them up. They are in bundles as well. I'd recommend doing that. He's live, he is. I did say. Same time as I did yesterday. You can go that way. Oh, I'm going to go this way. Tradeorks. Which is no idea where that is. Hello, Kale. Welcome in. One way in, one way out. Oh, well done. Already. So, Cassel to Munich. The overlay in the top right is Trucky. Truck with a Y. It is a job logging VTC stats tool, and it has an in-game overlay that you can toggle and customize quite a bit. It's pretty good. And for your phone. You join the in-game server. Don't text and drive. Well, then again, if you do crash into something, at least it's not that bad on the server. That's okay. Which server? Arcade. The arcade server. So you got the sim servers, I think, then the arcade, then the pro mods, or pro mods then arcade, one of them. That kind of order. So technically speaking, I can do this. Though, I'm gonna just mostly drive normally, but you can do that on the arcade server. Don't freak out. Don't yell at me. I'm the one driving normally. Ban expires today, congrats. Please don't get another one back to back. Needs to drive normally. I was demonstrating that we were indeed on the arcade server. I wouldn't do that on a normal server. Why the hell would I do that on the arcade server, huh? Hello? Hello, Stampy. Mercedes. Well, I'll see you in a moment then. Oh, there's that stupid pole again. Hello, Felix. Post. Cheers, mate. Raiden's arrived. Oh, this is the trailer that people use to make triple trailers out of, isn't it? Yes, it's this low bed one. Yes. Okay. In Cassel, we are somewhere in Cassel. The other side from where the garage is. Near the service. Got a question. Proceed. What are we doing? We're driving. But we're driving on the arcade server because other people last time were getting a bit close to me and not really staying in their lane. That kind of thing. So I was getting a bit nervous. This time it's not too bad. Kale, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Camellia as well. Mick. Random with a gift. Kuchen with a gift. Or DLC. The Volvo cargo pack and this is a trailer pack. So 2 DLCs in use here. These are licensed Volvo components. Where to? Munich. München. Now. Grey roads. What I want to do, take a very wacky route. No, you can play, you just wouldn't be able to take the exact same trailer I have. Can we go this way? That'd be funny. Clockwise. It's not how many circles I wanted to... This thing just needs to be put it that away. There we go, that's nice. So, anti-clockwise, yeah, have to look at the clock. Then, this way as well. Then, this way. Doesn't have to make sense. Fine. Hello, Carl. Welcome in. Got away for a month? That makes sense. That's why you said you won't be able to play. I have a habit of reading one of the messages and then not reading the other one. But I'm not the only one, because loads of streamers do that. Don't want to go that way. It's a bit too far. The rest of this is okay, though, which is annoying. So it's straight down all the way at these speeds. Can I go... Well, this bit is grey, so that's okay. And then from there, we'll see. Does this make sense? If not, don't worry about it. It's unlikely for me to... At least I can now stop at photo trophies and viewpoints. Trying 100% complete. I have before. I'm not in a rush to do it this time. I've done it before, and I'm not too bothered about doing it again. Kilometers. 564. Which takes 20, 30 minutes. Though we're already an hour in and I've only done one job. So, I mean, I don't know. Yeah. We love viewpoints, don't we? Yes. I don't have an achievement for them, son. The only 2 achievements left are to do with Driving Academy, so... Look at this. Good God, what are you all doing? Okay. I would normally say drive safely, but it's fine. Outside of Europe. With mods, yes. Normally, no. With pro mods, you can go to the Middle East. And Kazakhstan, that kind of area. That's me! Makes sense, the name is the same. Welcome, welcome. And this way. This is just for discovery. Nice. Kind of doing 2 things at once here. I'm doing a few jobs because I need to build up my World of Trucks, specifically World of Trucks mileage, and a bit more of the map. But I'm not going the wrong way, getting every single part of a city before moving on, so it doesn't really matter. Like, we could do this car 4 over here, but no. Not too bothered about it. Did I miss anything? Maybe. Watch out! You bounce and then back up and then bounce again, and then, yeah. When we come to Duisburg, why do I need to? To look at it or to drive there? I don't need to drive there though. Calais, same again. Tomorrow we'll be having a look at it. I don't need to be there the entire time. There's more to the map than that. What DLC? The Volvo Cargo Pack. I don't know what its official name is, but they're licensed Volvo stuff. Either way around, go either way, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what way you want to go. In Sim 1. Driving in Sim 1? I have no idea. Tomorrow is modding the normal servers though. There's basically no reports on arcade, so correct, there's not collision in arcade. So people can go through each other. Construction equipment. Ah, that makes sense. Can't see. That one that yours has is one of the normal in-game ones. It's not licensed, doesn't have any specific name on it. Though it could be from the high power cargo or heavy DLC. I think those are DLC still. This way. Okay. What's this road like? Can you end your band? Nope. Not by you asking. Yeah, you've got high power cargo and you've got heavy. Something heavy. High power, I think, is the one where you get the helicopter. And then the one that the train is on is the heavy one. Stop spamming! Stop spamming! This isn't the stream where you ask to be unbanned. We've never done that and we never will. We don't do that. Use your appeal. Very nice. Farm equipment. Yes, I believe I do. I had the one for ATS because it came out for ATS first. Spam 50 times in Martin ban. Well, at that point, I just need to say that it costs money and then see if they follow through with it. Even if I banned you, it doesn't matter. We don't do this custom, like, oh, I'm gonna pause what I'm doing and look at your appeal thing. Why no collision? Because it's the arcade server. I'm giving people a chance to be a bit more chill instead of having so many of them almost hit me. Because they did that last time. I'm still doing what I want to do. You ask. I wouldn't know. I banned so many people I wouldn't know. I can't remember. Unless someone has a really unique username that's quite funny. Or stands out. Even then I may not. Viewpoint. Cargo loading animations? I hope they will. I'm sure they will. But currently you don't have any... Well, you have silos, but you don't have any grain... updated grain trailers, do you? Avio kicked for ping. Well done. Where is the viewpoint? That's the job thing. Where's the viewpoint? There. Here. Alright. Let's have a look at this. This is like a GTA lobby right here. Kick for ping. That's okay. Join back. It's alright. You reported somebody on the web with evidence of brake checking. They could. Could get back. Look at the size of this road. All the way up to the end. Damn. What's the location? Cassel. Or Castle. I think. Massive. Kruger. Very nice. Combine Harvester. That is from the farming DLC, I believe. The new DLC. There is a combine in that one. Hello, Mike. Big fan. Hello, Diesel. Very nice. An hour late, it's alright. Precious Pearl from Paradise. This is a church. I guess. Though I have to have a look at that symbol. A little bit closer. It's Cassel, it is. And there you go. The guy in the tower looks like he's T-posing, standing on a ball of some sort. What is that about? Where is it? All these buildings here. Where are we? Where is it specifically? Is it meant to be like Jesus, but he's not on the cross this time? Maybe. Next one is the photo trophy, which would be of spotting. Oh my god! There's your dinosaur. If you're British, why do you have your steering wheel on the left? I couldn't read that any faster, could I? Because I'm driving in Europe. Same reason as to why I'm using kilometers an hour for my speed. Because it just makes sense for the roads we're driving on. I've discovered all of the UK and will have no need to go back there until it's revamped. So, on as well. My shifter is on my left though, in person, which is how we would have it. So I understand there's a little bit confusing. But don't worry about it, Tom. Can you drive with the keyboard while on the bed and the PC is 20? You could if you have a cable long enough. I don't think my cable is long enough to do that. This is going to be terrible for photos though, isn't it? I want to just take a nice photo with the dinosaur. Like that. Natural History Museum. But you can see with the crowd. Can we do one at a time, please? What a delightful photo that is. It'd be nice if you could just disable the other people. I could quickly disconnect. So why don't you drive on the right hand side? For the same reason as to why, for convenience, we're driving in Europe, so it makes sense to not be on my conventional side of the vehicle. There we go. Ta-da! Just like that. And then there's us. I think me with that trailer there. That looks like there's no shadows now. Lovely. Oh, lovely. Come back there by myself one day and take photos. Jackson, welcome in. How we doing? Appreciate the follows. Good day. There's Star again, upside down. Lovely. And now we're going this way. So we've done that little detour. Now we're resuming. Drive on the left-hand side on TMP on Cali Duisburg. So you mean the wrong side of the road? Or you mean like I am in my vehicle right now? With one hand. I usually do, because my other hand is currently resting on the shifter. So. You could. You could. Sometimes the image is shadowy or dark. That could be the lighting in it. I don't know if it's any of the HDR things taking over. There is also a setting, I think, may not apply now, but you have to turn some of the shadows off. That was only in TMP though. Look at everyone swerving around. No, I don't know. Try messing with the skybox and the time of day. Or change your shadow settings, because it should be alright. Besides that. I don't take the best photos. They're only really for the thumbnails, really. Other than that, they just sit in a folder somewhere. Even your friend had an issue. That I don't know about that. Because I don't think I have had that issue. If anyone else has, you could try explaining it. No, I haven't. Hold on. And then turn into the right. Loop-de-loop down. Whoever that one is. Is it a rolling car? Yep. That's what it's like. I don't want to tip, that's the thing. Although we're on a very silly messing about server, my cargo is not silly. You have to be careful. Where are we? We're heading to Munich. Basically heading, can't see where I'm going, south. From Cassel. Actually, up, round, and then down. Yeah. Very nice. Well done. This bridge, I think, is where I took the screenshot for the maybe for the Real Ops thumbnail. I think. I was in a motorhome, surrounded by everyone else. That is very unfortunate. I mean, I have the ability to save myself via other means. But still. Mega Man! I'd rather that didn't happen, you know? How you doing, man? Back with the Mandim. Greetings. Mega Man people, I went the wrong way. How's it going? Good sir, how was stream? I saw Bang's one ended as well. Milk. It's hilarious in the sense of, in Bang's case, you've got several different names for his audience. Big up the Mandim. He's a big fan of the Mandim now. Have a flower. What were we up to? How was it? Does Mega Man play any of the games? Like, is he going to be joining us for the, Battlefield or anything like that? I'm just imagining a huge amount of people playing, even though you only get like 4 people in the squad. We need a lot of people, you know? I think I saw the other day, even Nat is going to be playing it. Sponsored, but still. Horror and Tekken. Tekken wasn't the horror itself, you know? Oh, that sounds fun. Did you have any funny moments during the horror, though? Because some people make a lot of very funny moments when playing horror games. I appreciate the raid, big fan. Whoa. Oh, let it bounce back over as well. Wow, good save. Well done. That wasn't very scary. What game was it? I wouldn't have really heard of it. Most of these I wouldn't have heard of. Some of these very, very new indie games that have come out. Indie horror games. Some of them are quite good to watch. Then take. Did you complete it? Is it a short game? Unk! Hello, Demon. Thank you for the 3 streams. You need to go to bed, though. So does Bang. What is this sleep schedule, huh? 3 hours. I mean, you stream for forever. So you've got plenty of time. Someone's off the map. Or underground. Under the bridge. What happened there? Name on TMP is exactly the same. My name is the same everywhere. A 3-hour game. It's pretty good. Assuming the story is good. Because some people, they skim through it. Some people, they watch everything. All of the cutscenes. Analyze everything, you know. Hello, Jess. Welcome. Now we're okay. We'll go to bed. Appreciate you for stopping by. Appreciate it. We are doing some casual driving like we did in the past couple of weeks. But we're on a server that allows people to kind of go through each other without hurting each other. For safety. Safety reasons. Specifically my safety. Just like that. But it also means that they can play around and flip around and do stunts and whatever. Like someone is. Here they come. Whoa, good. Oh, he kind of landed that, right? Wouldn't be able to tell. Can't see anything. Into the beta. I didn't get into the early access one, though I have preloaded the normal one From the 7th is the early access, and then the 9th and 10th is the anyone else can play. I'm doing that one. And all the way up to then, I've been going through each of the previous installations. I'm currently enjoying 2042, which is rare to say, because of the portal lobbies, and you can play with bots. Level up your guns, why not? It's quite fun. Quite fun, actually. Pre-orders? Anyone pre-ordered? Even in some comments, you see people like, boys, I think I failed. I pre-ordered the Ultimate Edition. As if, like, you had one mission and you failed the mission. You do not pre-order it. But you can make note of people that pre-order it, because if they complain... Hold on, if they complain... I mean, you know, you ordered too early. And yeah. Can your PC handle it? I should hope so. Battlefield games are, even if they're not that much action, they are very well optimized. With the amount of stuff that happens, they run very well. One of the random lobbies I was on earlier was a rush game mode, and my god, bullets, rockets, smoke, couldn't even see my own gun half the time. There's stuff everywhere. That's what Battlefield's about. So I hope it's going to be fun. I'm one of these people also that doesn't have a very directly positive or directly negative view on it. So even if something isn't very good or I don't play very well, why not? It's fun. Fun game, why not? I'm having some fun. Playing a new game. The annoyance for me is that it will be at the weekend, so I won't be streaming it. But if Bang is playing it, he might be though. So, I'll probably join him for that. Firefighters, no. There are AI vehicles that have firefighting engines, and during our real ops event, some people can use those vehicles, because they can't spray water or anything like that. Guys, I can't see where we're going. I don't want to drive the entire time in third person. I can't see. Well done, Braden. Well done. Oh, good job. Hello, Slayer. Welcome in. How are you doing? Just a farmer? Fair enough. My sounds are incredibly unbalanced. Very loud, all the engines, things like that. And you go in here and it's perfectly fine. But I don't want to turn up the interior sound. BF6 before GTA6? What's wrong with that? To the wrong exit. Oh, for God's sake. Next one, there isn't really one, because now it's straight the way down until Munich. That's it. Put your foot down and try to catch up. There's no speed limit. So go for that. No, it'll be fun though. It'll be fun to play. I think I remember doing the Battlefield 5 beta, and that was on, I think, 1 or 2 maps. Mainly the Rotterdam map. Oh, what was that second bounce for? What was that? And then the 2042 one, I believe that was on the Deserty Stadium map, which is chaotic even at the best of times. I don't know if there are any others we played on, but of course the reason why the file size, I mean, I know it's still 40 gigabytes, but it's far less than the full size game is going to be. Yeah, it's the fact that it's in the top sellers. That's quite funny. So the amount of people that caved and still pre-ordered anyway. The bonuses, I mean, they look good, but they're only cosmetic. They don't... They'd be too game-breaking if they give you a full actual benefits. Thank you, Diesel. Big fan. Where are you? We are in Germany, heading south to Munich. I am doing World of Trucks jobs. Everyone else, well, some people are as well. Everyone else is just playing around. 3060 Ti, yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good, but again, it's optimized. I think it's still in there because they use the Frostbite engine, which is their own one. Oh, nearly race stats there. Whoa, we're not racing, we're driving. 69.99. Yep. Sim 1, no, arcade. Not Sim 1. I want to see where I'm going. Seems about right. Well, I just hope it's going to be good. Because it needs to meet the needs of the prime BF3 and 4 vibe. The vibe that those games gave you, with a bit more up-to-date graphics and things like that. That's what 2042 should have been. Because the funny thing is, Battlefield 4 for the time apparently was set in 2020. It's wild, I know. And then 2042, I guess, is in 2042. You've peeled your butt out of bed to watch stream. That's a very weird analogy to say, but welcome in. Take care of yourself. Don't strain anything. Not a problem. Yeah, standard price. I mean, it's EA as well. I know that it's made by DICE, but don't forget it's on EA's platform. So the other thing that's quite interesting, Steam. You don't need the EA thing to have it on Steam. Very good. Even though it was funny at the time, it was very cheap. I then bought the BF4 again on Steam because I wanted to see if you can make another profile that way, and they weren't connected, but sure enough, yes they were. ETS2 does need the graphics update. It does. Not a major one, but the road textures, the vegetation definitely does. Not a 4K, but, you know, EA counts. Yeah, that's fine. Jobs are not speed limit. These ones are. I'm going 90. The other people are going a bit beyond that. World of Trucks ones are limited to 90. How long has TMP been around? Since May 2014. So this year's May celebration was TMP 11. Crazy stuff. The game is since October 2012. Pretty good as well. Before GTA 5. How about that? Crazy, I know. It's crazy. To recall those times, I mean, there are a lot of videos and little clips that exist from that time. There are those compilations of the idiots on the road, and you can see as time progresses how the game improves. Lighting especially. To this day, I think one of the biggest single updates was whichever one contained the lighting engine change. Because we went from having a cooked, quite warm lighting to, I know it's not perfect still, but far better than back then. Yeah, the Snowy Moons one, it gives everything the UK sky look, though. Everything looks very cloudy, like it's about to rain. For the rest of the lighting, though, it works. It looks really good. It just gives you a bunch of... Whoa! Gives you a bunch of UK skies, that's all. Do you play Sim 1? We're not on Sim 1 now, but I do sometimes. We also moderate, usually on Sim 1. Because it's the main server. It does look very washed out. I don't know why. They do have other skyboxes, but the thing is, if you pick ones that look like sunset, the entire game is pretty much nighttime. It's so dark. Just to have your nice sky that comes with it. I did try it out. Proceeded to uninstall it because I was like, I don't want to play in grey. I don't want grey all the time. Custom ones don't exist? Oh, well, then I don't want it. And I don't want it. Join another time? Think of joining him, I'm a big fan. Maybe next time. Brayden, one day I think you do a very good stunt there, and I hope you do record it. Because I may not capture it. What's happening? We are doing, well, I'm doing some normal jobs that I want to do, and other people are driving as they want, because we're on the arcade server, which allows you to play around a bit. PC specs. Mine? Mine are in a little panel below the stream. Sandstorm? Custom truck. Mine is custom a bit. A little bit. The Scania. Looks pretty good to me. Very nice. Hello Anthony, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Ernest as well, he's still trying to bounce. Leo. Gustav. I'm watching the car. Whoever's in the car. Oh. You caught up, you did. Welcome back. Ah, it's Bleach. Nice. Minimum spec. Yeah, for this game, it's very generous. Assuming you're in single player, you can basically run this on anything. It's stuck back in time. I've used, I think it was the Brutal Weather mod. At least for rain and thunder, it's really nice. I did 1 or 2 videos a few months back. I wanted to do 1 each month, just to have a generic, like, you just hear the rain sounds. It might do something for the ASMR people, but, you know. It's one of the things where you're scrolling along and then you get to that video and you just pause for a moment. Just stop scrolling. Just relax. Okay? Very nice. It does have cool fog, yes. You'd only hope that in time, as Farm Sim does it as well, other ones do it as well, they acquire the ideas that some of the mods are and put them in the game themselves. Hopefully not to annoy the mod maker, but it shouldn't annoy them, because you're making a mod for the game anyway. The game can do whatever they want. So it would be nice to see these features. You know. Ignore it and run in the wrong direction, because there's nothing wrong with it on this server. They're allowed to do it on this server. Another perk of it. No, it's not no rules though. Less rules, but not no rules. Wrong way being one of them that doesn't matter. Buying Brutal Weather? It would be interesting to see if they were to send out, not like a one of those like cease and desist type legal letters, that kind of thing. If they were to message the mod maker and be like, we're thinking of adding this to the game. What do you think about that? Provide us with whatever you've used, how you've done it. I assume that's how it works, right? Because people have done something in the game's engine and tweaked something with certain settings. It could be recreated by them themselves. But you might as well just ask the mod person, okay, so how did you do what you did? Can we have the files? You know. Do you have goals to achieve, or when it's just when you have time to play? It's whenever you can, because the team is a volunteer thing. If you get on from it, you can do some reports. So be it. Trying to copy your profile. I think you were linked to a guide that tells you how to do it, how to duplicate it. It's not literally copy and paste. In this instance. What server? Arcade. The arcade server. Ford Car Pack because of the Road Trip. Road Trip is a game mode coming for kind of both games, but mostly ATS. Separate from normal driving, where you can drive in cars. Things like that. Ruining the game. Oh no, you're not in trucks anymore. It's another mode. And Ford apparently are notoriously difficult to license, according to Sparks' video. That engine. Good God. Bit of a money shift there, hey? And yeah, Ford, they allowed some of their vehicles. So you can have licensed cars to drive for the first time. Arcade is always open, yes. There is a free roam server, which is arcade setup, but with collisions. That is limited time. Arcade is here all the time. So no collisions anywhere. Wrong way doesn't matter. Blocking, you can't block because it's non-collision. Reckless doesn't matter. You still can get banned for cheating. There is no speed limit. So it's as fast as your truck will go. So trolling is allowed. Oh, well done. Only here. Because it is more of a playground server. You can use it to explore if you want. That's what I did. When I was discovering the map, I used this server. My entire series is on this server. Coaches should not be added. Why not? Because it's a truck game. But there are extra vehicles, and you see coaches in the real world on the roads. So what if people want to use them? And what if, by some miracle, SES manages to make them better than actual bus sim games? That'd be funny. Boats? I'm all for the variety. I don't mind about variety. The thing is that some people need to understand, I get that there are opinions on it, but you need to understand that with some games, if they do one aspect very well, why not add more stuff to all these games? The new features of the game. You've got to keep the game going, don't you? People want new things besides just new trucks or new trailers. Coaches. Oh no, we don't want that because it's not a truck. You still do have trucks only. That's why we're wondering how it's going to play out when they actually come in. Are they going to be a separate thing, or are they going to be... I hear that sign. You know, a bit more variation in the vehicles you can use, because there are modded vehicles already. And people like those. Where are we going? I can't see anything. Arrived. Very good idea to use the arcade server here. Yeah, we are lacking in tuning backs too, but that's up to the company as well. The company needs to license that. Where am I? Oh, there. Okay. What we need is just an everything sim. That's what I've wanted for a while. It's very one of those easier said than done things. So you're driving in your truck, someone flies over you in a plane that they're flying. You drive next to a train track that has a train that someone's driving. Next to the farm. You know, you get the idea. Would be nice. This isn't going to work, is it? Oh, game says yes. Hello, Adam. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. No, you may not be driving them much. As with the normal buses, a lot of people used them when they first came out, and then obviously proceeded to switch back to their truck. So be it. You still have that option. Like, at any moment I can go, you know what, I want to drive in the bus again. In fact, we could do that at some point. I have uninstalled dbus for now, though. But, you know, I mean, you could get it back. What's wrong with that? Spam, a little bit of spam, because I didn't respond to them. Turns out to be a live stream. It is. Hello, Devil. Yes. Might as well have the same layout. Or is this? This in the arcade server in Munich. Very south of Munich. There's a photo trophy there. What is that? Can I find a small job? 2. Either of these, maybe. Salzburg would be very nice to go to. Looks nice. Because this is where... Oh, there we go. Salzburg. From here. This is the JCB DLC as well. So you may not have that. Laying in bed, doom scrolling. Go to bed. I have... Well, it's not really which one I prefer. Just for convenience, I have 6 speeds. Now, I know that's not realistic for trucking, but my shifter is 6 speeds, so I might as well 1-to-1. We can do another, just a small one. How many garages? Not all of them. I do not know. I can have a look in a moment. I think it does say somewhere your total number. Take it. Something to Salzburg. Faster accelerating. Probably. And it saves me the annoyance of shifting up like 5 times in 1 second. Oh, hello. They brought a bus. That is a different vehicle. Why'd you show it on stream? I now have to explain to people what the hell that thing is. And how they can't use it. Put it away. Waiting for the first person to be like, what is that? That's the room master. Hello, Rowan. Long time no see. How you doing? Yeah. Looks interesting. The gang. You can go anywhere, really. You can go down that way. All this is already done. Oh, it's here. Ooh. Not there. Can we do a bit of a... Bit of loop. Nice truck, thank you. Bit of a loop-de-loop. Yeah. Yes, some of the roads. Photo trophy. Which server? Arcade. The arcade server. Welcome in. What job? To Salzburg. Doesn't matter what it is, just... I took the excavator one. To Salzburg. How do you hear the real engines? It's an automatic thing that you can use. In the TMP settings, there is custom engine sounds or game traffic. I just have them custom. These are just their normal vehicles. Normal sounds. Those are synced. The same with the AI vehicles on single player. I'm assuming those engines are correct as well. That would make sense. Wouldn't it? Bruno, I've just seen the picture. Very nice. Thank you for that. Look at the ledge. Oh. Well, how are you going to get down from there? Hello, Diamando. Peyton, welcome in. Jack, Anonymous. So many new people joining us. Hope you're doing well. Oopsie doopsies. Oh, you have to TP. Okay. Or load a save or something. Oh, you're so funny, huh? Right. Good photo. I should have snuck out before others did. So that I could get a picture, but now they're all going to be following, so. Hello, Jimmy, again. How you doing? Where is it? Next week, 5 days in Paris with warm weather. Now, I've never been to Paris, but does Paris... Apparently, it does meet the stereotypes of it not actually looking very good. Most places. Does it smell? Is that the building we're taking a picture of? What is that? Munich Administrative Building. This is not the picture I want! What a mess. What server? Arcade. The arcade server. Oh, hang on. You could... Thank you for that. You could do that. Kind of, that'll do. That was one of them. Then if I just do this so it doesn't actually count towards the trophy. There we go, that's fine. Just a random thumbnail. I do have Flight Sim, yes. I played, not a lot, but the okay amount of the 2020. And then I believe on the Xbox Pass thing I had 24 for a bit, though I haven't played it much. Salzburg. Yes. For the possibly last job of today. Look at all, just the whole mass of people just in it. Yeah, we're not spectating. No, no, no. This is me driving this time. I do that sometimes. Not too much. But yes. Diesel, why now? Why are you doing that now? In a moment. I don't think there's anything else on the way. We need. Or wheel, G29. Logitech G29. Very nice wheel. Had it for a very long time. Equivalent to pulling a cordon lawnmower, yes. For a lot of mine, actually, when I was in the A320, I used one of those tutorials where if you were to do it in the real world, the plane would blow up. But for the sake of convenience, started up the whole thing in about 10 seconds. Because why not? I don't want to go through the real-time setup on stream of the plane. Now, if you told me to do it now, I may not remember how to do it. Because it has been a while. Have the same wheel? It's basic compared to the other options that you get now, but I mean, at the time I got it, it was very good. Now, it's not the best racing wheel, but I don't have it for racing. It does its job for simming. That's fine. What would I have before? None. I have always had this wheel. This is the only wheel I've had. It has lasted... Oh, I remember having it in 2016, 17, that kind of time, so... I'm very glad it has lasted since then. First time, welcome in. Yeah, 900 is perfectly fine. 900 degrees is enough. In-game, there is an animation slider. It can go up to a very high number. Very high number. G29. The info in the top right is Trucky. If someone does the command Trucky, only in the purple platform chat. A huge server. Yes. This one isn't. This is a kind of play around smaller server. But the main servers you'll see tomorrow. Trucky with the Y. Truck with just a Y at the end. That's the one. It's an overlay statistic thingy. If you have a VTC, you can kind of run it through there as well. We have one, but I have to put it in quotes. VTC. Ban me for 90 days. Oh, Lukey. But you got yourself banned for 90 days. The initial ban, yes, of course, was placed by one of us. But then 90 days, that's you. That's you. Can't see your mods, because we don't support mods in the way that you want to use them, like customization mods. We don't do that. Trucky Premium. No, this is standard. I think it's standard. There is another version of the overlay, which rounds things out, and it has circles and things like that. I don't use that. I became a player, yes. I didn't resign or anything like that. I can drive as well, it's just I don't as often. Tomorrow is moderating. If you really like the moderating stuff, that'll be tomorrow. Red light. Don't worry about it. Everything's okay on the server. Well, not everything, but most things are. Best starting truck. It depends. Any of them can be good for that. 90-day ban for first ban. Well, it wouldn't be for the first ban, because you get 90 days for your 5th in a row, or if you've already had 2 history ones, and they are the only ones that are still active. It says that in the rule. First ban, you should appeal it anyway, because it isn't 90 days. That's not how it works. Unless, did you save edit? There's the exception. Did you previously get banned for save editing? Or maybe not save editing, something else. Were you being racist? I hope not. In a police car? At some point. I'm not one of the ones that drives the police car a lot and continuously. I have done it for random fun things before, and for the people on the TikTok comments that want it anyway, I have a sub-goal thing for that to drive on there. So it would probably be done on one of the TikTok only streams if I do that. Which server? Arcade. Deliberately. You can report people that drive dangerously deliberately. Now on this server you're allowed to, so it wouldn't be from this server. Like this, we're all over the place and it's totally fine. Your phone. Why do you want to log into my phone? Only giving you giant covered holly jobs. I think it's a sign. Maybe that's all it wants you to do. But the event is over now, so you don't have to do this. Whoa, Chilla, well done. Go up the other way. Turn around. Yes, on the main servers, yes. The simulation servers. Sim 1, Sim 2, things like that. This one is called Arcade, because it has an arcade playstyle. And no speed limit. So you can go as fast as you want. Rush! Thank you for the hat. Don't give things like that, though, on these streams, because the AI thingy that detects facial recognition doesn't work on this one. Only in TikTok Studio is where it works. Euros Ramos. Look. But I appreciate the gift. I'm doing well. We have done, I think this is the 3rd job, but I've been doing a bit of exploring and detouring as well. We're heading to Salzburg, so near the Alps, I assume. Looks pretty good. The aim is to get bits of Germany done as well. They always go inside each other. In this server, yes, because if you see the little symbol above their heads, it's 2 cars that have crashed into each other and there's a line through it. That means that there are no collisions on this server. But on the normal servers, you can absolutely bump into each other. You're not allowed to, but it's possible. So there will be many reports of people bumping into each other when someone does a dangerous overtake and then merges badly and then cuts the person off, that kind of thing. Or from the other directions, the head-on collision, which would kill you in the real world, that kind of thing. The big head, nice. Never been on it. The main perks of the arcade server: no collisions, no speed limit, you can go the wrong way or on the wrong side. It's used for exploring or just, well, there we go, exploring or just playing around. The sim servers are where you have to behave. That's basically it. Oos. What? Turning. How to jump? Copy what Brayden's doing, I have no idea. But they're doing all that. I am doing World of Trucks jobs, which are external, different jobs to the normal free market. So I'm limited in speed. You can go haywire, within reason. There are still some rules that apply. And it usually confuses people because each year there is a server that is like this server with collisions, but it is specified and labeled by no road rules, not no rules. Because if it literally had no rules, everyone would cheat, I guess. No, you don't have to pay to join it, but it's the first one in the list. It's the one that has the most players on it, the most player slots, and it's home to the CD road. It's home to very, very busy places. It's a fun server to be on if you either know what you're doing or you're at least aware of the risks. You behave on that server. Damaged truck. Well, you better get that fixed. This is really nice as well, driving down there. When this was first remade, which was already like 2 years ago. I don't know when. It's really nice. City road or an alternative route quicker? Probably an alternative one, because it depends on traffic flow. You will have a build-up of traffic at the train, and you'll struggle to get out of Duisburg to begin with, so you might as well not start there, but then there are roads going underneath it to get to Calais. So you go via Liège, Brussels, Lille, and then up into Calais instead of going city road across. Not as fun. You still get there maybe in one piece. Boing. Poetic, eh? Crashing while you've got the lovely views in the distance. Driving through the valleys. Oh, how did you do that? I thought you completely stopped. God damn. You survived it. Well done. How long did it take you though? 2 years ago. I have no idea. Look at when it came out. It was Austria first that got a remake, and then Switzerland. There are a few months, quite a few months between them. Parkour. Parkour. He's had some good landings, where you sort of bounce and then you land back on your wheels again. From a few streams back, in a report, someone did the perfect jump I've ever seen, ever. They jumped over a roundabout, did a full somersault, but then instead of bouncing upon landing, they landed perfectly. No wobble, no nothing. Just boom, straight on the road and then drove off again. Fantastic. The physics never let you do that. It was so good. Those two wheels, Floyce, that's entirely up to you. Both are pretty good for what they do. Compare the reviews, or if they are really that similar, just flip a coin. I don't know if they're in the same price range, but both pretty good. King of the Road. And how would you play that? It doesn't sound safe. Did you crash yet? I didn't. Other people have. But Mix were on the arcade server, you see, so it's totally fine. I don't have to constantly worry about if someone's going to hit me or not. I see there's Braden. That's Braden. Where am I going? There. Ta-da! Now we need a nice photo somewhere. You should have done a triad sign. Oh. So where am I delivering to then? It doesn't have a name anymore. Have you? Yeah, we're not moving from here. This was it. We maybe park up somewhere with the mountains in the background. Can I just... Speaking of mountains... Don't you ruin this for me. Go away. This isn't where we... Never mind. No, we're done. That was just me taking some photos. That's not the photo spot. Just taking some photos I can use for future stream thumbnails or something. Right, where are we going now? Whoa. Helicopters. There are helicopters that fly around. You can't fly them though. And there are helicopter trailers. You can transport a helicopter, yes. Where should we park? Could go here. So you've got some mountains in the background. And as we're in arcade, it doesn't matter where you go. Let's do that. Are we done? Yes. For the day, a little bit early. We're basically done. Let's go here. Try and all fit in this area. There we go. Line yourself up roughly with the curve. Very nice. Can you ask a question? Yes, you may. How? I think the helicopter is part of a DLC. Don't know which one though. What DLC is worth getting first? Probably the maps. Any of the map DLCs. But it depends on your playstyle. If you have a truck that you like, and you only drive that one, if there is a tuning pack for it, like the Scania or the Volvo, then get that. If there's a particular location that you want to drive, or where you're from, get that. Depends. But yes, a lot of them will be in bundles as well. Worth checking that out. Are we good? Chiller is back as well. Look at that. Twisty Mountain Roads? Yes. Kind of like this, even though this isn't the DLC. Look at that. Oh. That's nice. Scenic. Can I go... Not a very good skybox, but it's fine. Mm-hmm. From the other end, cows. Recovery trucks. No, but I think I've seen a mod. There is a mod for that. That has, like, you know, the Scania, but it's got all the extra stuff on the back of it. I think that does exist. Ta-da! There we go. That's nice. Lovely. Look at that. I don't always post them. Sometimes I do if someone specifically wants me to. I can post these if you want. Which DLCs do you need? The maps. Just the maps. Cheese. Welcome in. Don't need anything else. Anything else is optional, but you need the maps. Yeah, the winch thing. France. Yeah, there was a sale recently. The Steam summer sale as well. Everything's very cheap in there. When's the next driving stream? Don't know. Next week, this time next week, because we've done a few of these now, I could do a bit more of the Driving Academy. Whenever any new DLC or remake comes out, we explore that, because there's usually an event as well. The same goes for ATS. So we'll see. Should you buy ATS? You can if you want to. It is very good for the places you get. If you're not from America, then of course everything looks nice. A lot of very nice scenic places to go to. Each state obviously looks quite different. It's very nice. Where are we today? This is in Salzburg, near Salzburg. We started in Berlin, went across a bit and then down a bit. You're Aussie? Ah. Then yeah, go for it. Yeah, the American trucks are quite nice as well. Promos, no. No Snowy Moon, no. I've used that briefly. Snowy Moon's one, all of the skies are grey. From when I used it. Don't want them to be grey. I'm sure there are other settings to use as well. I had a bit of a play around, but I don't want to do that. I'm hoping that one day the game will look good normally by itself. Yeah, we had some fun drives. These were about 3 drives. 3 trips. Which is strange considering we didn't have to slow down as much. But it took me longer to do them. Because... exploring. And detours. This game, what did you do? I'll post them. It worked. Congrats, Joe. In Asia or Africa? I have no idea. There is a mod or two for ETS2 that tries to model Japan. I think it's just called Project Japan or something. You could try and look into that. Looks pretty good. Given it's made with some custom and some in-game assets. Looks pretty good. OA, welcome in. Info, welcome in. Russ, Rasmus, Harry, Bert. Appreciate all the follows. So many new people joined us. Again, yesterday, at the end of yesterday's stream, we hit 6K on the red platform. There'll be more shorts and videos on there as time goes by, but that is really good. Really good. I appreciate it. Which map is this? Right here. This is in the base map. This doesn't need DLC, this area. This right here is the Alps Road, as people call it. Very wiggly, very, very nice. If the CD road wasn't popular, I would hope that this road would be the road people go to. Maybe it will be. Raiden, come on, man. It'd be funny to see, and I can guarantee it will probably happen when I leave, if you were to do one of those land and then physics goes boom and you just fly thousands of miles off. I want to see that. Aussie map. Well, there isn't also an Aussie truck sim in development. Not by SCS, the people that make these ones. I don't know how to do it either. It's just like, it's by chance. I think Osa's had it happen before. Suddenly you go a billions of miles an hour. Buddy,
streams.
I'm glad you do. Appreciate that. Welcome back for 9 months. Oh, we have a Twitch baby. What do we call it? When comes ETS 3? Probably never. The main argument for that is that the game itself is about 12 years old. Sure. 13 years old actually this year. Sure, that's quite old, but they've been updating it multiple times every single year without fail. Why now would they go, you know what, ETS 3? Why now? You could have done that earlier if they wanted to, but they're not going to do the route of other companies, I think. There is a massive difference between ETS 1 and 2. That's it. If they want to upgrade it, they'll upgrade 2. Which they want to. They've made their money's worth. And they'll continue doing it. Because this is why one of their slogans is best community ever. Because it is a pretty good community. Considering how old and popular the game still is. So it's always in the Steam top charts. That's how good it is. Yeah, I'd like to see better graphics. But that can still be in ETS 2, you see. A completed-ish map, updated graphics, better vegetation, things like that. Add all that to ETS 2. Performance. How's ETS 1? I've never played it, but ETS 1, for reference, came out in 2008. So imagine what games looked like back then. And it looks like that. But then ETS 2 in 2012, at the time, looked very good. But then lighting changed, a bit of a graphics update, things like that. Not massively. Compare when it came out and now, it looks incredible now. I did ask this a few streams back. If you didn't know when ETS came out, how old would you say the game is? And a lot of people were saying things like 2018, 2017 maybe. ATS is 2016. Nearly 10 already. What? Yeah, I'll probably F7 somewhere, doesn't matter where. I won't keep it here. No, I've never played the 18 Wheels game, no. On the map, this was near Salzburg in Austria. We're old. We're so old. I remember when ATS came out, the old map, before they slightly tweaked the scaling of it. If they were to do that to ETS, they should have done that on release. It's too late to do it now. And reports. No, that'll be tomorrow. So, 2 hours before now, whatever time it is for you, is when tomorrow's one will be. And that'll be doing reports. Salzburg. S-A-L-Z or Z B-U-R-G. Salzburg. You park up there. We'll have to see what we're doing. 13 in October, yeah. It's a teenager. Troublesome teens, hey? Mischievous. Battlefield 4, yeah. And Battlefield 4 was set in 2020, apparently. Which is fascinating. The CD Road is the very popular road on the Simulation 1 server. It is part of TMP's legacy. And it'll soon be changed quite a bit. HGV test? No flower. Good luck. Big fan. Can I show you? I just showed beforehand. It's in the base map, though. So Germany, Austria. A bit further down. You don't need DLC for it. Best one after where you live. Where are you from again? Yeah, but best is subjective. Doesn't matter. Update for TMP. No. What do you mean update? Of the road. No, in the game. It's the game. The Benelux update will change a chunk of the CD road. It's already been changed in Duisburg, and that wasn't us. So they are slowly redoing it. On yesterday's stream, you can't view TikTok VODs. That's really annoying. I can, if I want to make clips out of it. Yesterday, we did pro mods, and I showed what the equivalent CD route would look like. I'll turn it into a short, of course, and a TikTok as well. But it looks very different because it's a bunch of highways. So it doesn't. It's not one continuous country road. Yeah, not like that. Not at all. No. But yeah, I've got a lot of things to turn into shorts, so I'll at some point get to it. But that'll do for today's stream. Thank you for joining for the drives. I appreciate that. Tomorrow's had a meeting, and then for the rest of the week, unless I'm doing other things, I've got videos and things to work on, will be TikTok streams. Just those. You just got here, D. I'm sorry. You just got here. Veggie. It's okay. Rip for most of the zero. What time? 2 hours before now. It is 7 PM for me now. It'll be at 5 PM. Whatever that is for you. 2 hours before now. Because I like having... These streams aren't very long, but I like them to be, like, precise. Like, this is the time. Be there. For some, it works when they just go live whenever the hell they want. But, you know. Flight sim, exactly. Again, there's an old video. I flew over the CD road in flight sim. Go find that video and watch it if you want. Tricked by the schedule? What do you mean tricked by the schedule? It shows it in your time. What do you mean? A friend got banned for racism. The appeal can be looked at by whoever banned them. That's quite serious, though. Last 3 hours. Does it now? Where does it say that? Oh, is it because... No, I don't have the Twitch schedule set up. It can go up to 3 hours. Sometimes I'm like 2.5. You know? It's fine. You're here now anyway. Hopefully you'll be there for the next one. Amazing stream. That was quite fun. That could be turned into a few shorts or videos as well. Why not? It's kind of a combination of doing normal driving, but other people can mess around as well. Why not? A massive like. 7. 7 for you, sure. 7 for me now. Now, there aren't many on that I know of at this time. We did raid yesterday. I think today we won't. Because there aren't many people on at my time. How often? Normal streams are Monday to Wednesday. And at the moment, because I've been growing the TikTok as well, those are Thursday to Sunday. But they are optional. I'm just going to delete that message by Lucy there. No, don't need that. But they're almost always at the same time. The other TikTok streams are around about 6 PM my time. So 1 hour before now. But they've been quite fun. Growing a different whatever on there. There are videos as well. I want to have things that people can watch when I'm not live. Because I know a lot of other streamers take off like 4-6 hours minimum. I've never done that. Back in the day, really early in the, you know, I used to maybe do 4 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. Now, no. I went 3, then 2. I used to actually start streams at this time. Then it became 6. Now it's 5. It's going earlier. Pretty good. I also have things to sort. I need to, interesting thing. I need to sort out things because later this month, it's going to be something interesting. Maybe next week as well. A stream for 1 hour, yes. Well, I mean, this won't be forever. Nothing is forever. Hashtag deep. Yeah. I like doing editing things as well. So that can take up time. I do have a lot of that to do. We'll see. We'll see. You never know. You never know. Adaptive cruise control? I don't think it was fully supported. It doesn't sense players. That's why it doesn't work. Stream editing? No. No, it doesn't work like that. I'd need an alt account to stream on because I'm not doing it on the main account. And two, some of the procedures are laggy. If it's a very big project, then there's a lot that goes on there. It's the same as like with music production. If music production, to some it's fun. Some have made, like they do music production streams. They do it with Eliminate does it, and there's another one, I forgot their name, but they do like a beat battle type thing. Those work. Some of the earliest streams I ever did, Bishu, that's the name. It's great for him. I did music production streams before, years and years ago. Some of the first streams I did. Now, no, I'm not going to do that. No. Sounds really fun, but it just isn't. From the sake of a viewer's perspective. Some would like it, sure, but no. No. Hello, Tails. Thomas, welcome in. No, I don't think there's a way of doing it so it senses people, no. Same with the emergency brake. That doesn't sense people. It senses just AI. So try and avoid those features. Speaking of those as well, the adaptive lane changing thingy, the lane assist, is not perfect. So don't rely too heavily on that. Good night. Yes, thank you for joining. Right. What song can I use? Sure, we'll use this. I'll give you a flower. I'll give you a TikTok flower. I've got a bunch of other ones. Lane assist works, but you can swerve out of the lane and it may not work too well, so I don't religiously rely on it. So, yes, quiz, I'm ending, I'm sorry. If you just loaded up, I'm so sorry. But I'll catch you tomorrow, same time. Tomorrow's at a meeting. Probably back on Sim 1. Because yesterday was Pro Mods. Yeah. Appreciate that you took time out of your day to join stream. Are you counting down? How dare you? Binsky, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. What you can do is all the socials. For those on the TikTok and the YouTube stream, one of them is in the description. The other one is if you go to the profile and everything is on the, there's a link on the profile. All the socials are under the same name. You shouldn't have a problem finding them. Bada bing, bada boom. Easy. Bans due to lane assist? Well, there we go. That's an unfortunate outcome for that. My eyes are watering due to the fan. Have a flower. Big fan. I'll catch you tomorrow. Peace out.